Hey guys, this is Jeff back here with you again. Just want to do a really quick update on this on the kit bash coming through so far. As you can see here, I have a bit of work done here around the deflector and getting that looking, pretty much the general shape of what I'm going for now. I have a lot of, putty and sanding and rounding off and everything else to go around it to make it look more even and everything, and then mask off and paint it off, and got a bit of frosting and stuff I got to do on the lenses on here so that they don't look, you can't really see that bulb in there like I can in actuality. So but it's giving me off a nice, good, pretty blue glow look, not this turquoisey greeny color that you're seeing here on screen, same as with everything else. On these spotlights, I went ahead and filed them down so that I could see just what that light will look like on the whole, and it's a bit more of a spread now than it was earlier. It was just a piercing, directional beam as with any LED would be. So it's looking quite nice indeed. It's had this whole center interior here bathed. Let me see if I can kill the light. There we go. And it has that entire center just bathed in blue light, this deep cobalt blue lighting, and it looks really, really cool. Almost like white light looks deep underwater on the ocean. If any of you seen the movie The Abyss, you kind of have a clue of what I'm talking about. So that's kind of the look that I was going for. And again, with the deflector, it's looking really, really cool, like the little small rectangular slit right there in the front and everything. So and then having the little boxes on top and on the bottom. And like I was saying, I kind of see this as more like a rescue and repair type of vehicle and everything. So I'm just kind of using my imagination and going on the fact that it may need quite a bit of strong navigational deflector to cut through wherever they're at. Starship runs aground somewhere, they need to get to it. So it's kind of why I did that. And the other thing that I've gone through so far and done is right here on the back, I've added that little stair step bit underneath the impulse deck. So went ahead and got that added on, and on that hanger door right there, I had to go in and add just a little bit of styrene on the top of it. You can see now it's not as tall as the one on the starboard side, but I kind of figured too, Starship's not always a balance from left to right. But the reason I had to do that was because after I sealed the ship up, and of course once I did it, I couldn't go back in and file any putty down, but there was a stream of putty that went down right at the top, right up there, and I put that strip of styrene right there pretty much just to cover that up. So hey, do what we have to do, but it's gonna look pretty. And like I said, it's pretty much just using a model kit and putting it together with my imagination, and it's pretty fun. File those LED bulbs down there on the backs of the nacelles so that they look a whole lot better, and got the tops on the nacelles because this was a Reliant model kit, and the pylons are supposed to come out of the bottom, not out of the top, not the bottom. So I had to put covers on that and just cut a piece of styrene the shape of the nacelle, and then once I had it CA glue down there, went along with the Dremel tool with the sander on it and sanded it down to give it a little bit of a sloping edge. If I can get it to clear up there a little bit. Let me see. Let me use this one then. Give it a little bit of an edge, a sloping edge, and then just got some sandpaper and sanded it on down, leave more to get it more rounded and everything. And I think once I get some primer on there and everything, I can get it corrected even more, and then it'll look like it's supposed to be there. So that is my update right now with this model. Hope to have quite a bit more. I got everything up around in these open areas in the saucer sealed up and everything, and putty got a little crack right there. Got to get a little putty in, and then going around and adding the putty and sanding it to get it nice and smooth and flush, so that once I get the primer on it, you won't see any edges from the styrene. It'll just go smooth right from that edge all the way over, and then you drop out into outer space again. So I'm not quite sure yet. I'm thinking about right there on that wall of adding a couple of windows right there. I might do that on both sides, or maybe just on one side or something. I'm not quite sure yet. So, but you know, I may put some docking doors right there or something. Show that this ship is heavily used for a lot of cargo and a lot of other things too. So, and then I'm trying to see too, I think I may wind up going, should have thought of this a long time ago really, but I could still knock that stuff out of there. There's little makeshift shuttlecrafts that I'd hand built and stuck in there. It look, you know, kind of tacky and crappy like, but I want to give something. We wind up knocking those out and either just leaving it empty in there or buying see if I can find a couple of 537 scale shuttles and sticking them in there and, you know, see how that works. So maybe I'll be able to come across some. If not, I won't be too hard up on it, but I am thinking about knocking those out and maybe just leaving that blank, because that is a very big open area up in there. You know, it almost makes you wonder, how do you have that deck on there with the everything coming out from those nacelles and then have that on there and all that squeezed down? Heavy clamps and a lot of CA glue. So, but anyway, again, this was Jeff. Those of you out there building models, keep on building them, please. Those of you out there who are not building but steady, you know, looking and thinking about starting, get started. Nothing more fun than putting something together and noticing it coming together with the use of your hands. It's awesomous. It is totally awesomous. So, again, this is Jeff with the Kit Bash Kit signing out. And yes, that is an awesome profile. I like it. I like it a lot. See you later, guys.